Hey everybody, it's Wolfpack, changing my format. Today, as I look at the news and I see what's going on in Broward County and the individuals who are actually appearing on talk radio, they're appearing on everywhere, all over the place, voicing their opinion. I have a few questions for these assholes. First of all, you want to take this to a national level, and you're putting politics in front of the 17 individuals who died that day. I don't see any mass demonstration on City Hall. I don't see a mass demonstration against the county. I don't see a mass demonstrating outside the damn police forces or the county official's office demanding answers. I don't see any of you assholes standing up in every damn city council meeting and every damn student council meeting or every damn school board meeting. Why is that? Why is Sheriff Israel's phone not ringing off the hook? Why is his gabbing? Why is his damn Twitter? Why is it still open? Why haven't you Twitter bombed that son of a bitch to where he couldn't even get a word out edgewise and he has to address the situation? How long does it take to investigate 17 people and what actually happened? What action are you taking about the 3 officers who were sitting outside who never shot, never went in, never did nothing? What blame do they have in this scenario? What blame does everybody in your scenario there in your county have in this mass shooting? I think we should start at the beginning instead of starting at the top of the government. Why are they still in office? Anybody on that school board who knew or had knowledge of should not be there any longer. They should be out. You should be able to go in and take their chair away from them. Anybody on the city council who knew and who did not have an evacuation plan or did not have a proper procedure or updated procedure for the evacuation of that school with the school board, they should not be held. They should not be even holding office of any type. And what do we say about the 3 officers who are outside? What has happened to them? Nothing. They're on suspension, paid, expense, yeah, paid. It's paid. What do we say about that? Why aren't you, Mr. Hogg, in front of a county attorney's office, a district attorney's office, making a demand to them to make sure and getting on your local news to making sure that they know they're going to be held accountable? Since when did we let the individuals who are actually responsible for this, the county officials, when do we hold them accountable? No, it's our government's fault. There was no federal marshal there. There was no FBI. There was no ATF. There was not a damn thing there except for your 3 officers and your damn community to stop this individual, and you didn't. So why don't you get back to where it actually starts and then work your way up? What has your attorney general said? What have you actually promoted to get these some bitches held accountable right now? The ones who are actually responsible for the killing of these 17 kids. And you want to make it a political issue. You want to go on, well, we're going to take away guns. So in essence, what you're doing is that you're going to take it upon yourself, and because you've lost 17 people, you're going to take it upon yourself to make sure that no one else can carry a gun. And you're going to be responsible because if I walk into a restaurant and I get pulled a weapon on and I don't have the opportunity to defend myself, I'm going to come after you because you helped change the law. You insisted on the law to be changed. Do you know of anybody there at your school or in your county have actually implemented any of the changes to procedure that police are supposed to follow, coming from what was observed at Columbine? There is a whole disaster booklet on Columbine that police are actually required to listen to, and they're actually required to read and know where the mistakes were made, know how to address it now, and know what works and what doesn't work anymore. Do you know that do you know if Sheriff Israel is advised of this? Why is he still in office? Why is he still being able to say that, you know what, he's not responsible for the officers that he puts on the street? He just gives them a badge and a gun. What part of that do you not understand? It's right in your own backyard. Is this the way you want to remember those 17 kids? We're going to go out and we're going to go out and fight the Constitution because we think it's worth it. Or are you just grandstanding because the fact is that you found a podium? What would actually remember those 17 is the fact is that you made effective change right there in your own neighborhood, made right down your back door. You know what? It ain't going to happen again, not here. When did you decide that making a political statement was more important than those 17 kids that died that day? When did you anoint yourself the savior of America by going and marching on the government? The government wasn't there. That's why you have a state. That's why you have a governor. You monitor your own damn self. Have you ever participated in politics? Have you ever voted? Have you ever actually done anything in your community to help promote safety in your schools or in your community? I think that's where we should start, shouldn't we? I think before we bring this to a national level, I think we should start with the basics of where it actually started, where it actually happened, and analyzing what the hell were those cops doing and what the hell was Israel doing and what was he teaching these son of bitches. I do not know why people are not standing outside of his freaking damn office in a protest demanding he leave office. I don't know what happened to these three individuals. We'll probably never know, but they're on leave, and I guess what? I'd be at every one of them I would be at every one of them's house pushing for them to resign before we have to fire your ass. And guaranteeing and making sure the proper paperwork is filed with the county and actually the district attorney so they can never get another law enforcement job as long as they live. Is that over dramatic? No, there's 17 kids that are being forgotten about and getting lost in the sauce of the argument over the Second Amendment rights. Who remembers these kids? Who's actually making effective change to that community right now? They can guarantee this won't happen again. We have another instance where in New Orleans they refused to prosecute cops because the officer kept telling him he was going to blow this kid's brains out or this guy's brains out. That's a threat. After that, after an officer says he's going to blow your brains out, you're on your own. Self-defense is actually part of your repertoire. You have a right to defend yourself. If you know somebody saying wear a badge or whatever, that he's going to kill you, he's going to blow your head off, then guess what? I go to stage 2, protect myself. But no, that didn't happen. They shot him. One guy was fired, and the other one, he gets 3 days suspension. The guy had a gun in his pocket that warranted a shooting. No, the guy was sitting there, he was selling cigarettes. Quarter a piece. Can't buy a whole pack. I mean, I'll give you a quarter. Give me a quarter, and I'll give you a cigarette. What kind of freaking law warrants shooting this son of a bitch 5 times? Are you fucking serious? Are you so? If he would have got away, what would be? Well, shit, somebody just selling cigarettes. He had a gun in his pocket. If you lived in New Orleans, I bet you'd have one too. If you don't, I'd be scared because the fact is that something's wrong with you. No, you guys don't know New Orleans, you know just Florida. That's all you know. I'm sick and tired of seeing a kid get shot 8 times, 7 times confirmed, 7 times in the back, going away from these officers. And somehow the shooting is going to be warranted. I didn't know if a death penalty applied to somebody who was running away. Catch him later. Shoot him in the leg. Tase his ass. Do something different. Deadly force is not authorized because your freaking life is not being threatened. You have no business pulling your gun. And the second of all, if you shoot him 7 times and he had a gun, what are you going to do? Shoot over the damn shoulder? And you're behind cover. God dang common sense, man. What happens to a kid who maybe he broke into some windows, he's stealing shit out? Okay, fine. Is what happens? When does somebody get a death penalty because of that? That's what this guy got. We have got a police problem. We don't have a gun problem. What we have is we have a police problem that has escalated into the fact is that you know what? People are freaking scared of the cops to the point to where they've got to protect themselves. If you disrespect a police officer, you don't give him the amount of respect he thinks he deserves on that given day, you're going to be fucked with. He's going to entice you into a reason so he can get you. We have officers out there who are actually arresting people for resisting arrest, and they ain't even arresting them for anything. And our court system lets them get away with that. Yeah, I'll say it again. Arrested for resisting arrest, but you weren't arrested. This is what it's come down to with our cops, because the fact is they're going to make something up. And I don't give a damn who you are. If you shoot somebody 8 times in the back, you're a freaking coward. You're a freaking coward. If you shoot somebody eight times or 7 times in the back of the head and you're looking for a gun and you don't find one, and then you put your damn speaker on mute so nobody can hear you, you're guilty in my book. I would much rather an officer come out and say, you know what, I thought he had a gun and I pulled the trigger, man. I fucked up. Instead of trying to hide it. They forgot about freaking video. They forgot about their own freaking video. We want to take away Second Amendment rights from individuals who actually want to defend themselves. I have to be honest with you. If I'm running and I had a gun, I wouldn't run, first of all. I have a stand your ground law. You pull a gun on me, I don't give a damn who you are. I can stand my ground. I can escape, is what it tells me. Deadly force is okay. Deadly force has actually threatened you. Your job is to, number one, is escape if all possible. That's it. Number two is defend yourself. Stand your ground. That's it. Once a weapon is pointed at you, that is it. Cops don't have to come up to your face and put it right in your face and threaten you. That's a threat, people. It's against the law. They can keep it at the low ready. If you're suspicious, keep it at low ready. Okay, boom. Now I'm shooting. They train for that if they're supposed to. But as fit as our officers are, they can't get it over their freaking belly. I'm sick and tired of the police being a part of the problem, not part of the solution. And I'm sick and tired of people coming out and saying that, you know what, it's a government problem, when you know just as well as I do, it takes 2 years and half a day of Sundays to get anything done in Washington. Admit it. We can't get nothing done on a national level, so we got to take care of ourselves first. It'll take them freaking 2 years just to set up a damn committee on this damn shooting, and then it's like 2 more years until they come up. Because you know just as well the Broward County Sheriff's Department they not gonna give them the documents that they need, and they'll get away with it just like our freaking goddamn DOJ does and everything else. It's time for individuals to understand that that weapon is your only salvation in certain circumstances. I bet $100 to this donut here. I had a donut. I don't know what to do with it anyway. $100 to donuts. That one of those kids that got shot said, "I wish I had a gun to fight back. Give me something to fight back with instead of sitting here and taking it." Because until you've had that damn weapon shoot, you're looking down that square of that weapon, you're scared shitless. But you have that fight or flight syndrome. What the hell am I gonna do? Am I sit here and take it? That's the worst damn. That's the worst damn feeling in the world, knowing you can't do nothing to protect yourself. So I'm tired of hearing about how it's the government's fault. I'm tired of hearing about bump stocks. I'm tired of hearing about this or not, automatic weapons or whatever. There's a kid out there protesting. I want to ban all automatic weapons. He's going. Our reporter says, "Well, we've already got a ban." Oh well, we need to. And that reporter even asks, "Can you define for me automatic weapon, an automatic rifle, or a semi-automatic?" Well, no, I don't know. I don't know. At least know what the fuck you're protesting for. Okay? Have an intelligent conversation. Just don't jump on the bandwagon. It doesn't make any damn bit of difference what type of weapon that you actually have. If you want to cause some kind of damn damage to an individual, you can go get a butter knife and put that somebody into the shape to hurt somebody. Do you see the method to the madness? We have a people problem in America. And it's starting right now. This mentality of disarming all the people, save gun violence, that's just asinine. Did you know how many weapons are on the streets of Chicago? That's a gun-free zone. If you don't, go to Broadcastify and look at the radio. They're number one every night in shootings. There's your answer. Because I don't know, but I would believe that a criminal, if that son of a bitch is holding his, and I don't want him, unless I can really damn sure outgun him. I don't know. I don't know if that son of a bitch is carrying or not. And for those of you who just look at a weapon and it scares the shit out of you, well, get to know a damn weapon. Today, I went to the range. Today was range day. It was a good range day. Got all my weapons sighted in. When I was there, there's a college here, Stephen F. Austin University. They have made it a curriculum where they have got a club there where you can go and you can get information about weapons. There was a girl who was attacked about 2 years ago. Like I told you guys before, I raised German Shepherds. I can't tell you how many times we have puppies. There's a man and a woman, man and his wife, coming for his daughter to pick up a German Shepherd to protect her. To protect her when she's coming home from school, when she's coming home from the library late at night, to protect her. But anyway, these individuals come as a group and they shoot a various amount of weapons. They get to know the nomenclature, they get to know what they're about, they get to know what they can do, what they can't do. I can't tell you, this is a gun range, they sell guns there. I can't tell you how many females have went in there and bought a weapon. It's not because they want to shoot up a damn school, it's they want to protect themselves. The only thing I got bad against was hell, you buy a pink gun. Don't buy no damn pink gun. Shit, but anyway, that's one of the problems. But anyway, they're actually introduced to a weapon. That way, the fact is, they're not so damn scared when they see one. These individuals who demand 2A rap, they don't even know the difference between any of these weapons. They have no clue. All they know is that, well, 17 people are killed. We got to stop it. Let's go to the government and do it. We get ourselves on TV. Bullshit. I don't give a damn rat's ass if you're on TV or not. You should be standing outside that damn sheriff of Israel's. Everywhere he went, I'd follow his ass. Those damn cops, I'd be camped out every damn night. Resign, motherfucker. Resign. And every school board member who knew about this individual and didn't say nothing, I guarantee you, I would haunt the shit out of them. No, you get arrested for it. Well, shit. 17 of my classmates got killed because of this son of a bitch. Guess what? Good. Maybe somebody will pay attention to what the real problem is. I don't care about Mr. Hogg. I don't give a shit. I don't really give a shit what an individual has to say who was 3 miles down the road, stopped and picked up his damn camera to go to the shooting. That's not my particular type of individual. My type of individual, if I was away and I was out and I heard there was a shooting at the school, I'd jump in my truck and I'd go and I wouldn't forget it. Believe me, I wouldn't be bringing no damn camera. I'd be looking away in that school to go kill this son of a bitch is what I'd be looking at. And I guarantee you, if I did that, if I went to that school to freaking negate the situation, I guarantee you a cop would have shot me. What would the charge then be? He failed orders. He failed to follow our orders. We told him to stop. Shoot me in the back 8 times. Identify the real freaking problem before you go fucking doing your own shit and taking away rights of others. You're using the First Amendment to remove the Second Amendment. For God's sakes, at least have a clue. Because of this crap that this kid has started, we have forgotten about the 17 people we should be remembering, and we should never forget. We should actually take part of this message and we should actually say this is not going to happen here and this is what we're going to do to prevent it if it does. And every year we're going to review that process to make sure we're up to date. We're going to make sure our damn county sheriffs and officers or anybody who's got a gun in charge of protecting our damn kids, they have the proper training and they actually go and actually do it. They stay physically fit. They stay ready to do their job. They know how to address a threat instead of sitting behind the car while people are getting shot. Now, I don't know about you, but that is just the worst thing that I could possibly, that's the worst person in the world. I know there's a lot of people that are not like me. I got Marine Corps. I'm trained to run toward the fire. But I mean, damn, I could not stand it. I can't believe that there's anybody out there that can stand it. To sit there and know that the individual is sitting there while people are in there getting shot. And they're still on the job and you're letting it happen. Progress does not change anything if we start at the top. We already know the top doesn't work. It takes 2.5 years to get something through Congress. We got special committees that have been going on for 2 years now and ain't nothing come out of it. You've got to do it for your own self in your own damn community. If you see something, say something. If that son of a bitch ain't acting right in the head, he ain't acting right in the head. Somebody go check on him. We used to do the buddy system. After we get in a firefight or something like that, we lost a friend or whatever, we used the buddy system. Call them battle buddies. Some people take it harder than others. For 72 hours, that son of a bitch never was alone. Somebody was around that son of a bitch if it affected him negatively. Now, hell, it affected everybody negatively, but we watched out for each other. And that's what you're not doing. You 17 people. So these 17 people are laying in the ground right now and they're shaking their freaking head and they're turning over in their grave because you have made this a political damn issue when it's about. All they ask you to do is to make a point and fix the situation right here at home first. It's sick and it's disgusting for anyone, anybody, I don't care who you are, to make this political. This is just coming weeks after we buried them in the ground. Every person in Broward County should actually have filed a complaint on these police officers. Now they should be standing aside outside the county attorney's office filing a damn lawsuit on their ass. The whole damn county. It doesn't matter if you win. It don't matter no more if you win or lose. What it is that they don't want the freaking attention. And you, my friends, have diverted the attention from the actual culprits to the national level. And you've forgotten all about these some bitches that actually caused this shit. Who actually could have stopped it. The school board could have stopped it before it happened. The sheriffs could have went in and stopped it before it happened. Sheriff Israel could have trained these some bitches better to act. Please do me a favor and go and see when the last time a mass shooting scenario has been played out by your county officers, or actually if there's a plan to address these type of issues. Tell me you've done your part to make sure it doesn't happen here. Tell me you've done your part to make sure that every year the commissioner's office goes through and they look at this and they analyze this plan to what is actually provided and make corrections and make adaptations to it where it fits your particular school or your particular situation. Please tell me that you've done that. And I'm not saying go ask the school board. Say, well, can you please get? No, I'm telling you go into the school board and stand up as 100 million people that you guys marched on Washington. Every one of you swinging peepees, go in there and say, no, we ain't leaving until we get some answers. Every one of those school board members that are up there that knew somebody, they should be gone now in the store. See you. The 17 dead people deserve better than this. A lot of people say, you know what, you can forgive, but you can never forget. Well, I'm sorry, I'm having a hard time forgiving those 3 damn police officers who didn't go in, who refused to go in. I'm sorry, I have a hard time condoning any of these people's actions in your county for failure to act. These are the people you live with. These are the people that's your neighbors. These are the individuals that are protecting, serving you, and whatever. So you want me to do? So here in Broward County, you want me to give up my gun so the damn officer can sit outside while I'm getting shot up in the inside? Have you lost your freaking mind? For now, I'm gonna open carry all the time. I don't care where I go, I open carry because you know what? I want people to know that hey, that guy's armed. Something happens, he's got it. Oh, hell, he's gonna have a automatic weapon and shit like a gun. Because by the time he gets finished shooting me, guess what? How many people got out of there? There wouldn't be 17 people dead there. There wouldn't be 17 people dead because some people, I would allow people to get out. There are people out there that are willing to die to make sure that you're safe. And you're taking that method away from them, they can protect you because your people didn't do it. Broward County, you're all freaking cowards. Every stinking one of you who allowed this to happen, who's not in front of the individuals who allowed this to happen, you're a freaking coward. I'm sorry I see it that way. You can get all pissed off if you want to, but the fact of the matter is that you know what? Somebody's got to stand up and do it the right reasons. That they got to do it to the right people. Blaming the government ain't going to solve nothing. See, the government has all these 50 states here, There's other people living there besides Broward County. So if you had a problem in Broward County, you better fix it in Broward County. Because if you don't like it, the government's going to come in there and you're damn sure not going to like it. This is the United States, so we have different states and we have different laws in different states. Please remember that. There should be a vigil for 17 nights straight for people not to forget. This is one of those things you can't forget. Those individuals that were in that schoolhouse, they'll never forget it. And this is not a time for forgiving. I think that every person in that schoolhouse, once they've mourned and once they've grieved and they've gotten over the initial shock and they've gotten over losing their loved ones and their friends, I think that they should actually start. We're change and we're actual. Things can be done where you can protect yourself. You're calling on the wrong damn people. The government don't give a shit. All they care about is votes. Holding somebody accountable in your damn area because you know down deep in your heart, you know they let you down. How would you feel, or how do you feel knowing you were in that schoolhouse possibly getting shot and there's other people getting killed and they didn't do a damn thing? Does that register in your brain housing group how much they give a shit about you? It's time for change, and they all got to go. They all got to go. If you put politics, you put other things before protecting and serving the students, community, whatever the hell that you're doing is more important than doing that, you need to go. Don't let the door hit you in the ass. There's this shit that's going on around here right now, all this crap, and this is just one subject today, and this is why I'm dropping videos every damn day because I'm getting pissed. I'm getting pissed off at bullshit. Because whether you realize it or not, there's a whole group of people that are like me. They call us the silent majority because we don't bother nobody. We don't get nobody's business. We don't go make a march. If somebody happens here, whatever, we fix it right here internally. We handle our own. Take care of our own damn business. That's why we ain't got to call the government to step in. Who better to know your community than you? But the simple fact is that this is starting to piss me off. Everything that's happening in this government right now, the silent majority is watching it. We've about had enough. I'd administer to anybody. You're trying to take the Second Amendment away. This is going to be a constant revolution. It's period. It's it. You Once you touch that Second Amendment, you've not only pissed on just people that are gun owners. People are going to start to wake up. Well, hell, if they can remove this, and what else can they remove? How much more? How much do my rights actually have an impact on? Or can they just take them away? Or can they just follow them whenever they want to? The list of charges you can bring up against that Broward County, everybody in there, is astronomical. I think everybody, every student, every parent, everybody should be going over and actually consoling these parents, consoling this situation, and actually doing something about it. So the parents don't have to go through this shit with a lawsuit and all this crap. Be there for them. But I guess this answers the damn question. It'll never happen here. No one will ever pull a gun on me here. It can't happen to me. You need to get your shit together, and guess what? It's going to happen again. It is going to be you. Freedom ain't free. You got to fight for it. You got to earn it. Get off the freaking national TV. Lord Ingram, all these other freaking people. Get off the damn national TV. Get up off your ass. Put some tennis shoes on. Go pedal your bicycle down. The Sheriff of Israel's office, District Attorney, County Attorney, whoever the hell will listen and interrupt their freaking day and say this is not going away. Wolfpack, I'm out.